Having people to talk to who have been through breast cancer was inordinately helpful. There's nothing like it. Talking to friends who love you and can give you support as friends is one thing, but it has no bearing on someone who has gone through what it is you are about to go through. So that was very helpful to me, to talk to the women that my doctor had recommended.
That you have to think about living and living well, day by day. Doesn't matter how long you live, but to live well. And that's the only thing that I have to tell other women, and I'm glad that I can talk to another woman and said, listen, you are diagnosed with breast cancer. Think about living, because you're going to live.
Ask specific questions of the plastic surgeon about the downside of the surgery, bad outcomes that his patients have had. Ignore the fact that he may have had a very small number of these. What you have to do is say, if that happened to me, if I happened to fall in that small group, what would I feel about it? Can I live with that? Can I live with a year and a half of additional surgeries? Because reconstruction doesn't happen all at once. It's staged. So an ordinary reconstruction lasts about a year. You go back, sometimes you have saline added to the implants if that's what you've elected. I mean, it's an agonizing process that goes over a period of time.
Not everybody is going to be happy with the saline implant, but everybody is an individual and everybody has a right to look into it and do what's best for them.
Aunt Peggy had just gone through breast cancer, and one of her recommendations was to make sure I put a big notebook together and asked all the doctors for copies of everything. So I was asking for copies of everything.
I was so brave. I went into the hospital to have this surgery. Everybody said you don't need. I marched in there. I did what I was supposed to do. You're supposed to be rewarded for that. Instead, I get this diagnosis of pretty advanced cancer. However, it really saved my life, because if I had taken the advice of my medical providers to wait for a symptom, probably would have been in the bone before they discovered it.
And every day I sit down and I write 5, 6 good things that I'm thankful for. And the day I got there diagnosed, I sat down and I said, what am I going to write about today? But I'm thankful that I have cancer. Then and it was amazing. I was able to write more than 12 things. I was thankful for all the new technology about cancer. I'm thankful for the doctor that was able to find what I have. I'm thankful for the mammography. I'm thankful for that day I didn't forget to go and get the mammography done. So there were many, many things that I was thankful for. And now I said I'm thankful for being alive.
I'm the only Native American woman from Hamilton to Fort Erie that goes out and speaks to Native American women about my breast cancer, because it is a gift. When I look at it every day, and at first I thought, oh my God, I have this ugly scar. But it's not ugly, it's beautiful.
My husband and I celebrated our 25th anniversary in London and Florence with my 3 teenagers and one of their friends. So we took 4 teenagers all over Europe. We had the best time. We had a better life that summer than we would have had if I hadn't had cancer, because we would have put the trip off until the kids were married and wouldn't have come with us, So I really think that this striving to improve the quality of life, which a lot of cancer patients do, I think that is really essential in recovery.
I learned that you can also help people by being an example. I don't know if this is but yes, being an example. Maybe God wanted to use me as as someone that could help other women.
It is important to learn as much as you possibly can about breast cancer before you undergo surgery. You want to be clear in your decisions about surgery so that if you experience recurrence in the future, you will not have second thoughts about the surgical treatment that you chose.